Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thanks for joining Cassie and myself this morning. And usually Cassie has a job for me to do. Today I'm turning the tables. I have a job for her. So that is the gray color that's going to be the door.
English Manor.
English Manor. Well, it says ready to use, semi-gloss. We didn't pay a whole lot of attention to the stuff, but it's paint and primer in one, and that is going to be the door in our schoolie.
Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Possibly there's better paint or another way to do it, but this is what we're using.
It's what you can grab at Walmart for about 20 bucks. And it's an interior door, and it's not a big deal on paint or color.
Brushes and rollers?
I have the brush right over there, and I think we have a roller in the shop. If not, dollar store is like, 10 minutes away, and they have a cheap set. So
okay.
Like $5 you can probably get that if you need it. But first, before we ever get to Cassie gets the paint in the door or doing anything else, there is a miniature donkey named Faith that has some people eagerly, patiently awaiting her arrival.
Yeah, my sister teaches pre-K at the local school, and she's been asking me ever since Faith was born to bring Faith to see her class. And we said, well, give her a couple weeks, let her get a little bit bigger before we take her anywhere. And so it's just right down the road, so we're going to be going there.
Yep, so this will be good for Faith to learn how to ride in the trailer and be loading, unloading. Also, we've been working with her on her halter. So let's go hook up the trailer, load up Faith, go visit some new friends, and see how this goes.
Yeah, and if it all goes well, she'll be going to my school next. But we're going to try it out on this other school first.
Really? So this is news to me. We'll see how this goes. Where's Ransom when you really need him? Right now, Cassie's trying to fill in, but I don't know if she's...
Easy.
Easy? You say floor it? Floor it?
2 inches. Whoa.
I guess I'll keep her. Is that too much?
Can you make it come over at all?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good then.
Hang on, I'm going to put it in park and it's going to shift a little bit. I think we're still good. All right, let's see if we keep Cassie or we're going to have to go get Ransom out of school to do the real work. Go ahead and start lowering it.
Watch your ears there.
All right, I guess we'll keep her around.
You have to edit all that squeaking out. People in headphones be mad at you. How high?
Let's keep going, all the way up. I don't want to lose no jack.
How about you get a wheel on this thing?
I don't want to lose no jack on the speed bump.
a stopper on the bottom.
Because you'd have to crank all day. I use the boards no matter what.
But it's at least a flat spot on the boards.
You know, fancy people have electric jacks where they just push a button.
We ain't fancy.
We're not fancy.
Is that good enough?
That's good enough. So we got all backed up and ready, but it's not quite time yet. We've got a little time, don't we?
Still got an hour.
An hour. So we're gonna check on the chicks real quick. Probably go set up the table to get Cassie's painting area set up.
Yeah, I could paint for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Maybe get part of maybe one side on or something. So let's take a quick look in here though.
I think I did a bad job.
All right, Cassie, how many roosters do we have?
Looks like all of them.
I think that little dark one isn't though. It doesn't really have any comb.
No.
See the little dark one?
Yeah.
We might have one Easter egger. Oh man. And then my little chick, I'm claiming it, that was hatched out on our farm. Looks good.
Yeah, so the sign said Easter eggers. I think we only got one Easter eggers, and then the white one, I don't think they're Easter eggers.
Really?
Yeah, I was thinking they might turn out to have some color in them, but I think they're going to be all white. So they might be like leghorns, and leghorns have big combs. So maybe why they already have big combs, but I should have slowed down a little bit and looked to see who was kind of standing up tall. I think I was going by other things, and I think they had a variety of ages in there.
So also the thing was that the only other option was Rhode Island Reds.
Yeah, and I didn't want those.
We didn't want those because we already have a lot of them, and it's just something we didn't want. So I'm fine with it. Whatever we get, we'll get. If we get roosters, then we'll take them to the auction. The main point was our little chick isn't by itself, and it's doing really good with these, and continues to grow and thrive. So it's a win, Cassie. Don't worry about it.
It's a win.
Don't worry what the haters say down in the comments. The crazy chicken lady doesn't even know what a chicken is. Don't be saying that about my wife, unless you want to. I'll just block you, right, Cassie?
Gary don't have no trouble blocking people.
So if you say something rude or mean about my family, you're blocked. And if you're commenting on this video and we never respond, it's because you're blocked. And that's okay, because life's too short.
At some point, you were rude.
Yeah, life's too short
I
for...
usually comment back to them and let them know why they're wrong and try to help them realize that. Gary just blocks them.
Cassie tries to get people saved down in the comments. I just push them on out to the ocean, wherever that is. So we're gonna set up, that's just a warning. So don't be rude. Don't say bad things, especially about my family, because I don't have time for you and I won't make time for you. Is that too harsh, Cassie?
Yeah, but sometimes it's people that don't even realize they're saying bad things or rude things, and maybe it's the way it came across, but Gary just says, block. And on YouTube, if we block you, you can still watch all of our videos. You can comment, but it doesn't show up. So like, you really don't even know you're blocked. So it's kind of sad.
Yeah, well, and it's okay. We don't want to go on a negative route. Let's get on the positive. The positive is we are ready for a door.
Yep.
That's a big milestone for us. We're ready for a door and a schoolie. All right, it's time to paint. The day we've been waiting for. The day I've been waiting for.
So do you think I should get some?
All right, paint's getting mixed up. We took the air compressor and blew the door off, so it's all clean and ready.
Paint stirred and thickened up, and I think we're ready to go. Put some on the, I was just gonna do like the square for now, because my dad came by and chatted, so we're a little short on time, but that's perfectly fine. But I was just gonna put some on it so we can see what it's gonna dry and look like. Sound good?
Sounds good. And people have asked, what are we gonna do with our old chute? Cassie's dad has asked about it, and so he went and looked at it, and he'll probably be taking it. There have been several people, surprisingly, are interested, so it is still definitely usable.
Might be a little thick. See, the only thing with a brush is the strokes, but a couple might dry okay, and then kind of looks purple.
Well, wet paint always looks different than when it dries. So,
but
I probably have a roller back there if you want me to check. But
no,
I think
when it dries and gets a couple of coats, it'll probably be fine.
It'll be great, and you have these little indentions and stuff where a roller wouldn't work out well. So it's going to look good, especially for what we're going to use it for. So let's let Cassie paint on this. I'll help out a little bit and see what it looks like.
You ain't helping.
Oh.
Y'all ever seen him paint?
Cassie says I can't paint well. How do you think that bus is going to get painted?
You're probably all right with that. Do you remember the living room of my rent house in Salina when we were dating?
I have no idea. What did it look like? Tell everybody. Cassie wants to tell all my business. Go for it.
Gary hadn't painted a whole lot, and he put so much paint on his roller. But I learned him in a few hours. He did a lot better. He can paint good now. I'm just messing with him.
Who painted every inch of the inside of our house?
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that one guy did.
No.
I learned you pretty well then.
So I had I think it was an 18-inch roller, a big roller. I can paint. I like to paint when there's no way that I have to.
That was the other problem.
Look at the edges. So I don't do cut in.
And a floor to not worry about. We had carpet in that rent house, and I was like, dude, easy on the paint. It was like flinging everywhere. You
got to get into it. You got to get into your work and go all out. Give it 110%. That extra 10% might just land on the floor. So you do have to be careful. All right, Cassie's wrapping up the first coat. So this will be able to dry while we're gone with a donkey. And I like it. I like it a lot. I think it'll look really nice. And we have some gray accents. There's kind of gray in the furniture and the floor. And it'll all kind of go together really well. So you like it, Cass?
Yep, I'm gonna try to use this to get around the hinges the best I can without making a mess. We'll see how it goes.
And right now this frame is holding the door up, but later on we'll probably take the door out of the frame and just touch up any places we need to around the door. So
Y'all just got to remember, glorified tent. This isn't for a $1 million home. I'm not too worried about it.
How many of your tents have doors with a private bathroom? Not very many. It's usually the third tree on the left. So we're going to get this little first coat finished, and let's head out to the donkeys. All right, Cassie's getting June.
Best thing to do is put the lead rope around them so you kind of have them. If you just try to put this halter on out of nowhere, then it's not going to work out real well for you. This is just kind of them being like, oh, I got to stand here for a second.
And I'm going to just pick up Faith and carry her because she's so light. Won't be a problem at all. And we'll get them right inside the trailer. Should be easy, and then we'll grab Faith's halter. We'll grab Faith's halter in just a second. So the key here is we want Loretta to stay.
Did you want to see Loretta so she'll go over there, or it don't matter?
I don't think it matters.
Okay. Good girl.
We open that up. These are nice and easy.
It's just me, baby. Come on, baby. Is it easy?
Yeah, I knew it would
When we
be.
bought them, that guy acted like they wouldn't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, our donkeys have all loaded pretty good. And when we get to the kids' place, I'm just going to take Faith outside of that door over there, and we'll leave June in the trailer. It'll only be...
Them pet June, but maybe we shouldn't. Too much of a liability.
Yeah, I don't know how June would react.
She gets nervous.
Yeah, with Faith, we can kind of handle her completely. And I don't know. We'll kind of play it by ear once we get there. I don't know if Lucinda is going to have them come outside. Cassie's sister. She's getting big, ain't she? Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, Loretta. There you go, girl.
It's hard to tell because she's so long-legged.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like she's getting wider.
Well, she was not poor, but she has always been thinner than the rest of them.
Yeah.
Just naturally, it's her body
She
type.
might be older too, but I don't know.
So we'll see. She if she has one, great. If she doesn't, then she should be bred from Benny, and she should have one about this time next year. All right, you ready for your first trip?
I gotta get rid of this hoodie too.
Cassie had to have a hoodie to start the day off. I think it feels perfect. All the kids were like, "You're crazy" this morning when I took them to school because it was 50 degrees, and I think that is still t-shirt weather. We made it to the school. Cassie's sister right over there. She's pretty famous in Locust Grove, isn't she, Cassie?
Sure.
Well, she's
taught for a long time.
When you're a pre-K teacher for like 20 years, then you're famous.
They're on recess. She said when they get done with recess, they're coming straight over.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get a halter on Faith. Give us a little bit of insurance.
Watch out, baby.
You're not coming out, we're coming in, Mrs. June.
More Faith's coming to me.
Our Faith's coming over. She's like, "What's this?" So all of this is really good for both of them.
Hang on, baby.
Because June, last time I took her to the vet, we had a runaway donkey.
I got it snapped as soon as June.
I say you
put her
can
big head in
jump
there.
up in there with her. She ain't, nobody's gonna hurt you.
I'd rather not. Okay, take her out.
I would wait till the kids get here.
I don't know if we should let her calm down.
I'd let her hang out with her mama as long as possible.
Okay.
And then we'll take her away from her mama for a little bit when the kids get here, and then put her right back with her mom as soon as we can. So, June, we don't want any runaway donkeys at the school. You'll be on Channel 6 News, and we'll be in trouble.
I'm not going to play on the playgrounds, sis. All right.
I have the cutest video of Faith running laps. Want me to show it to him, Cassie?
Yeah.
All right, so while we wait on the kids, you guys enjoy this video of Faith running laps in her pen.
Babe. said it's a bunny.
What did they say, Cassie?
It's a bunny.
Somebody said it's a bunny. Not quite a bunny. It's a big bunny.
Wait. Okay. They said, is it a horse? Is it a pig?
I thought I heard someone say it's a bunny.
Is it a chicken? I said, no. All right.
Hang on.
Hold on. She'll tell us.
Let me get behind her.
They'll tell us about it, and then
There
we'll
you
get to
go.
touch it, okay? Hold on. Hang on, the kids
All
are
right, you want to tell them about it, Cassie? I'll stand behind you.
Kids are coming. She never seen so many little babies. She knows
There is another one in there. Her mom is in there.
All right.
Up there. Come back.
So this is a baby miniature donkey, and her name is Faith. She's Faith. She's named after Faith Hill, the country music singer. You guys know Faith Hill? Yeah, you're gonna pet her in just a second. Who thinks they know how old she is? 1 year old. How old do you think?
I say it's 5 years.
5 years old?
She's 5 today. It's her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
She's only 3 weeks old. So that means like
21 days.
yeah, like 21 days old.
I can say something.
Okay.
They like grass.
Yep, they like grass. But since she's a baby, she likes milk the best. Her mama's in here.
Xavier, wait.
If you guys listen, you can hear mama.
She's nervous right now.
She doesn't like that her baby's out here, but we brought mama so mama wouldn't be upset that her baby left the farm. You want to see her mama? We can show you her mama in a second.
Wait. Hey, you have a farm.
Yeah, we have a farm. We have.
Look at her ears. Does she have little ears?
Do any of you guys have a farm?
Yeah, my papa. I don't.
Somebody's yelling. So we made
To be Dolly, the other ones can't yell that good.
it back to the house. And just as we expected, she was the star of the show.
She was.
So now it's time to get her out, put her back, and get Mama June back in her pen.
Ready?
Yeah.
Goodness, she's coming.
So she did great. June got a little bit nervous, as to be expected whenever you have 90 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds gathered around. But
94? Man, she sure looks young for their age.
come on. Well, I want to reward them. I might even reward Cassie. What do you think? Tacos?
If you don't reward me, I'll reward myself.
There's a taco truck in town that's newish that we've been wanting to try, and now everybody's getting to eat. So Faith is getting her a little bit of grain. She can reach it just fine. June did good. Everybody did good here while we were gone. So all right, my painter Cassie has to be fed before she paints anymore. Is that it?
I gotta wash my hands. Look how dirty Faith was.
She rolls in that dust over there. They love
I know.
to roll.
But this was just from like petting her to calm her,
Uh-huh.
and my hands feel so gross.
Well, she did good.
Yeah, she did.
All your dreams are gonna come true.
Yeah.
Let's check out the menu. So it's always nice when there's a new pop-up trailer in town, something different to try.
Yep.
So we're gonna give it a try today.
Not 100% sure what I got, but I'll eat it.
Yes. There is a taco truck I go to in Tulsa that I've went to for 12 years now, and it tastes the exact same every single time.
And Gary compares everyone else to
And I
him.
compare everyone to it. It's my solid foundation of taco trucks. So we'll see how this is. So if that's going to be my 10 out of 10. We'll see where this one rates.
And I had Taco Bell Monday, so my expectations are, I mean, I'll eat whatever. So when I eat places like this, I'm like, that's amazing. And Gary's like, wasn't as good as my taco truck in Tulsa.
Nope, gotta be good to beat those guys. So we'll see. And then Cassie, you're gonna paint on the door some more?
Yeah, I have a couple more hours.
And then I am gonna take this van, the van that we bought last week, brand new, back to the dealership.
Yep.
Because a shock started leaking oil out on the back left side, and one day I went out there and I was like, there's oil on the concrete. There's never oil on our concrete. And then I went back the next day. It should go like,
I heard something though. So.
okay. But there was oil on our concrete, not good. And the next day, after we cleaned it up, there was more oil and more oil. Finally, I crawled under there and looked, and the shock had oil all around it. So apparently there was a faulty shock, and
thankfully it wasn't oil from the engine. That's
yes.
what Gary was worried
well,
about.
Well, and
first.
that's why I was so confused, because it was oil. I smelled it. It smelled like new oil. And I was like, the engine's in the front. Why is there oil leaking in the back? So anyway, hopefully not a big deal. If they don't fix it, it will be a big deal, and you'll see another YouTube video come out. I'm just joking. No, they'll fix it. It's got warranty, full warranty, 3 years, 36,000 miles, plus some. So we're good to go there. So let's see how the tacos are. Anytime they'll be out and ready. So
got our little thing here. When this goes off, it's our turn.
This is the first time I've ever seen that in a taco truck.
When we were at that big soccer tournament in Broken Arrow, the truck I went to, they had these.
That's awesome. Great idea.
Please take your food when it shakes with flashing lights. Right now it's just flashing red, but it's not shaking.
No.
But I heard something a while ago.
Just give it a minute. It'll be ready. Well, I just saw a card and something that we got from a subscriber, so I thought now would be a good time while we're waiting on our food to show it.
So, Patty, she goes by Pat. She said she was grateful for us praying for her sister, and she wanted to send us these little angels for us to keep in our pockets. So those are super cool. We truly appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you, Pat. All right, we're going to do a 1-minute tailgate review. This is the taco.
It's a steak.
That's steak or pork?
Or pork.
Pork
Sorry.
taco.
I don't ever remember what I order. I just say things. Now, Cassie takes a little bit of this stuff.
You're not even going to try to see how hot it is?
No, that's what I'm doing.
Usually the green sauce is not the hottest, but
Have you met me?
There's also like an orangish yellow sauce.
It's got a little bit of a kick to it. I think I'm going to stay away from it for now.
Okay. Cassie's also a sissy when it comes
this is hot?
to hot stuff. I have no idea. I've never been to this place, so.
Tastes like carrot juice.
Carrot juice. Okay.
We're just going to go. Woo! Yeah.
Had a little kick, huh?
All right. Ready?
Ready. Good? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ooh! That's dangerous. It's right down the road.
So here's mine. I'm going to put this, I always squeeze the lime juice over. Pork is usually the best tasting, so I'm going to start with the pork. Steak is usually a little less greasy, so I get 2 steak, 2 pork to balance it out.
Good, isn't it?
All right, so my taco truck's a 10. These are a 9. Pretty close.
Okay.
But not quite as good.
And then I have no clue what it's called, but I got this.
It's
Barra something or another.
yeah, something that's got,
Barracuda.
it's got cheese and steak in it, I think.
Yeah.
And then there's some sauce right here to dip in. So there you go. There's our review. We love to try new places. I know some people will never go eat at a taco truck just because that's the way people are sometimes. But
That one
we don't mind
was
it.
very nice.
Yeah, that was a really nice truck. So other thing, tacos here were $2. At my taco truck, they're $1.25 each. So there's that too. That makes a difference. But
Yeah.
and my taco truck gives you pickled carrots
I know.
and pickled peppers that aren't too hot. They're a little bit spicy. So we're gonna eat this before it cools down, but that's our review on catching up with the Walkers.
Yummy.
So it was a good meal. Cassie enjoyed your food.
Yep.
and definitely have to try something different next time. That's just because that's the people we are. We like trying everything on the menu. At some point,
You don't know until you try it all.
exactly, you don't know till you try it all.
Also, if Taco Bell is a 4, that place was a 50.
Okay, so blows Taco Bell out of the water, which should be expected. Anything should be better than Taco Bell. But for cheap, actually, it used to be really cheap food, but not so cheap food anymore. Taco Bell, it is what it is. You know what you're going to get.
I got a craving box with like 3 or 4 different things in it and a drink, and it was reasonably cheap compared to other places' combos.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
You get what you pay for.
Yep.
And life in general. So sometimes if you don't pay for a high quality painter to come in and do all the work.
Rose is losing her mind right now. Cassie, you ate Taco Bell?
So the battery went dead right as Cassie was talking about Rosa losing her mind. Why is Rosa going to lose her mind?
Because, Rosa, if you live closer and not in San Antonio, then you could cook me good Mexican food, but instead, I have to get Taco Bell sometimes.
Hey, we had a good taco truck today. So, Rosa, at least we did get that. And if we ever go to San Antonio, then I know there are some good places. Whenever I was working full-time and I went on a business trip, I took Cassie and, was
Ranger.
it one-year-old Ranger?
Yep.
1-year-old Ranger with me, and we went to an awesome Mexican restaurant. They're close to... it's not a river. Is it Riverwalk? Or no, that.
Yeah, San Antonio has the Riverwalk.
They're close to the Riverwalk, kind of the Alamo. We had to walk a little bit. Anyway, it was really good.
Yeah.
But Cassie did an awesome job, so thank you, Cassie, for painting. And prayer requests. So a couple things that some of you have mentioned. Arms Family Homestead. Emily had surgery. Prayers for her as she recovers. Also, all the destruction in the southeast to us anyway, from the hurricane. We've been praying for you guys, know that, and it's just, we are all too aware of what it takes to come back from that here in Oklahoma when a tornado comes through.
Yep.
It does very similar damage, so big prayers for you guys. We wish we were closer and we could do something, but right now we're a long ways away.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get the van up to Tulsa. Cassie's going to maybe get one more coat on the backside before you go to school?
I don't think so. I don't want to turn it over till it's real dry.
Okay, so we'll finish this up tonight or tomorrow. But hopefully on one of our next videos, you'll see the door being installed.
Yep.
Getting so much closer.
Super excited.
I'm excited. So we thank you for following along. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.
We love you guys.